register to play our live interactive game shows. Call 800-537-GAME now. It's fast, it's fun, and it's free. You only need to register once to play forever on Game Show Network.
You're watching Game Show Network.
You're watching A Hero's Welcome on To Tell the Truth. Only on Game Show Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, from New York City, Joe Garagiola. To see that end. Welcome to Tell the Truth, and I have a quote from our first guest. I believe that we large women have been chosen to be today's goddesses in a string bean world. That's what she says. We'll meet her, but first, let's meet our panel, okay? Here is Bill Cullen, Kitty Carlisle, Dick Clark, and Peggy Cash. Dick Clark, you gotta feel pretty good getting a reaction like that, huh?
Oh, I tell you.
Yeah, what do you figure it's from the pyramid or from
The oldies but goodies fan club.
Smash. Okay, panel, get set, because I want you to meet a dynamic lady. Number one, what is your name, please?
My name is Stella Jolis Reichman.
Number two.
My name is Stella Jolis Reichman.
Number three.
My name is Stella Jolis Reichman.
All right, panel, your task is to identify the real Stella Jolis Reichman. And here's her message to the 20 million women who are over size 14. Wait a minute there, lady. I didn't know you were over 14. I want you to pay particular attention. I, Stella Jolis Reichman, have written a book entitled Great Big Beautiful Doll. After all, the cult of thinness is relatively new. Cleopatra and Lillian Russell were full-figured, and a model for Rubens had to weigh at least 200 pounds. For too long, large women have suffered the propaganda of the fashion and diet industries. I've launched a crusade against thin, chauvinist string beans. Their message, thin is in. My message, big is beautiful. Signed, Stella Jolis Reichman. Well, I tell you what, my message is thin is in and big is beautiful. Well, medium ain't so bad either, I'll tell you that. We're going to get back to this. I know you won't want to miss it, so you come back in just a couple of minutes.
So white like Plus White. With its dual-action anti-stain polishers, Plus White whitens like no ordinary toothpaste can.
There's no white like Plus White.
No wrinkle cream or moisturizer can do this, no matter what they cost. Only Sudden Change Under Eye can remove the appearance of wrinkles and puffiness in minutes. Sudden Change Under Eye.
Curls won't hold? Hair too fine and limp? Get Hold That Curl. The first spray just to hold curls to last and stay soft and full. Hold those curls with Hold That Curl.
I'm Chris Holmes, and this is Amelia. I don't think anybody's ever really prepared to be a father. For me and my wife, it's been a whole new world. We share all the responsibilities. Amelia generates a lot of different kinds of stains. It's very important that I do the laundry as well as my wife. I found the Tide website. It's stuff that all parents need to know.
Tide with bleach gets out most of the tough stains Amelia gets into, better than any leading regular detergent, and it helps keep colors bright.
It helps when you know what you're doing. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide. I am a laundry PhD.
I've got some startling news about your life insurance. Many people don't know it, but the premiums for the same coverage can differ widely from company to company. And you could save hundreds, even thousands of dollars by shopping around. Well, there's an organization called Best Quote that will do the shopping for you for free. They compare rates from the country's highest-rated insurance companies, and they'll send you a free, no-obligation comparison of the policies that represent their best value for you. A 35-year-old non-smoking male can get $250,000 worth of coverage for about $16 a month. At age 45, it would still be less than $22 a month for that same policy. Call Best Quote now for your free comparison and find out why over 100,000 people have used Best Quote to shop for life insurance. It's smart, it's easy, and it's absolutely free.
Call Best Quote's 24-hour toll-free number, 1-800-956-5599. That's 1-800-956-5599.
All right, panel, remember, these three handsome ladies all claim to be Stella Jolly's Reichman, who sincerely believes that big is beautiful. And we're going to begin here with the $20,000 pyramid man, Dick Clark.
This is a toughie. I got to ask an embarrassing... Can you ask embarrassing questions?
Well, it depends on who you're asking. You ask me.
Well, I'll ask number 3.
Okay.
How tall are you, number 3?
I'm 5'8", monsieur.
And, pardon me, but how much do you weigh?
I weigh proudly 200 pounds.
What are your measurements?
And my measurements are 48, 38, 48.
Oh, beautiful.
Sound like the Dow Jones average.
I love it. Number 2, when you are a large lady, do you have any difficulty buying clothes?
Very much.
Do you deal with that in your book?
Yes, and I and 20 million other ladies over 14, and we're tired of it.
Number 1, I'm not about
Peggy.
I happen to know one of the contestants, so I have to keep my mouth shut. Whatever. I disqualified myself. That's what it is.
Oh, we were looking for, but let's go to Bill Cullen. To your questions, that's all I was looking forward to. She would have made a great umpire, really. Bill Cullen.
Number 1, do the numbers 20, 50, 99 mean anything to you?
Well, it sounds like an elephant to me.
Indian or African, number 1?
Africans are much nicer.
Number 2, how long have you been on this kick of big is beautiful?
Ever since I was born.
Were you on this kick when you were small? I mean, when you were just a wee type bairn?
Oh, yes.
Were you an unusually large child, number 2?
No, but I was very helpful.
Okay.
Let's go to Kitty.
And number 3, were you always a big girl? I was always fully packed and had a fulfilled body from the moment that I was born. I was a large, chubby, husky, adorable, pinchable baby.
And you're now a large, adorable, pinchable lady. Number 1, you don't find any trouble with fellas.
On the contrary, they find trouble with me.
Now, number 2, you said you have trouble finding clothes. Where do you have to go to find clothes? Doesn't seem to me you're outsized or...
Well, I am, perhaps you didn't know, I'm the glamour representative of Lane Bryant stores. They have 200 stores all over the country, and they have beautiful clothes for larger ladies.
Yeah, I see. No.
And that means that our game is over. And now we must vote. They all marked their ballots. No change, no consultation. Do you think it's number 1? Or will it be number 2? Or is it number 3? Okay. The ballots have all been marked. Dick Clark, you started for us. How did you vote?
I fell in love with number 3, and whether she's right or wrong, she's my kind of lady because she gave me her measurements. Proud of it. She's my gal.
Your gal. All right. Peggy, you disqualified yourself.
Yes, and I'm in sympathy with the cause, ladies, believe me.
All right. Bill Cullen.
Well, they're all large, beautiful, chubby, lovely, but I voted for number 3 because she's pinchable, and I...
Kitty, how about you?
They're gorgeous. Number 1 is very, very witty and really funny. Number 2 is marvelous, but I voted for number 3. I think she's been saying that she was a large, darling, dumpling, pinchable baby for a long time.
All right. Now, the votes are all in, and by way of identifying the real Stella Jolly's Reichman, let me show you the cover of her book, and it's called Great Big Beautiful Doll. And I couldn't show it to you before, panel, because her picture is all over the front. There she is. Ah, there she is. Oh! All right, let's find out who the imposters are now. Number 1, what is your name? What do you do?
My name is Lisa Hoffman, and I'm a photographer.
Okay. Now, number 2, what is your name? What do you do?
My name is Nan Lee, and I'm a commercial artist and an illustrator.
All right. Well, as you know, Stella claims that the larger woman can be as beautifully dressed as the thin woman, and she's put together a mini fashion show for us, and she's going to prove her point with this mini fashion show. So if you will, Stella, you describe what the ladies are wearing, okay?
Yes, my dear. Every doll needs other dolls. And so I brought 3 beautiful dolls with me. Here's Erica. Look at her in this beautiful hand-painted pink chiffon gown. Like a Midsummer Night's Dream. Like a strawberry parfait with whipped cream. Oh, it's just beautiful. Look how she moves. Aren't you glad she's not one of these skinny freaks that walks around like a necrophiliac, rattling her bones? Look at this smile. Thank you so much, Erica. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Now, I must apologize if I have no voice. I've got the equipment of an opera star, but not the voice. I can't win them all. Welcome to our show. Wonderful, great, big, beautiful doll, Jacqueline. Jacqueline Smith is in a lovely black and white print blouse on top over a white accordion-pleated skirt. Move it, baby. Show them how we like it and move. Come on. Come on, Jacqueline. Move. Beautiful. You see? You think that larger women can't wear prints? We can wear anything better than some of the spindly things. Wonderful, Jacqueline. Good for you. This is great. Thank you. Arrivederci. And here comes give her a big hand. Come on. This is our own great, big, beautiful Margaret. Margaret is in Halston. Yes, you did hear me right, darling. Halston. Everybody is now designing for us. They can't wait to get close to us. Every designer, everybody is on to us. Look at Margaret. Look at those dimples. Look at that smile. Wouldn't you rather have her than some spindly shank? Have you ever seen a thin marble? Ladies, have you ever seen a skinny woman in a bikini on the beach? Seen from the rear, if you pardon my English? There's a space between her legs. You could throw a frisbee through it. It is ugly. Horrible. Look at this wonderful, dimply girl. Isn't she adorable? And you know something? You think we women can't wear strapless gowns? Look at Margaret. Need I say more? Isn't she divine? Look at her. And, ladies, all of these wonderful outfits are from Lane Bryant, and so is Margaret. Give a big hand to Margaret. Margaret! Au revoir.
Ladies, and thank you, Stella Jolly's Reichman. Thank you, and our tour we're just going to have to hope that Stella comes out of her shell. She's just got to get out of her shell. Well, let me tell you, next we've got an impressive gentleman for you to meet. He's the sergeant of the guards at the tomb of the unknown soldier, and we'll be right back.
So you got an international calling plan with one flat rate. But
Hello, we're not in right now. Please leave a message.
No one's home during the week to enjoy it.
Hey, sorry I missed you. Leave a message at the beep.
Here's a plan that makes more sense. Introducing a great new rate from Sprint Sense International on weekends. 10 cents a minute to the UK and Canada. Call now and get this incredible rate to the UK all weekend long.
Hello. Hi, Mom. Hello, dear. I'll run and get your father. Granny! Oh, wait. Say hello to the kids first. All right.
And get the same low 10-cent rate to Canada. Hello?
Hey, look who's home.
Of course, it's Sunday. The game's on.
Oh, yeah.
You'll also get Sprint's famous dime-a-minute domestic rate. Call now and find out about Sprint's great rates to other countries, too. Finally, incredible rates at convenient times for you and the people you call. For 10 cents a minute to the UK and Canada all weekend. Call now, 1-800-665-7291.
Because 5 minutes can turn into 15. Because 350 degrees is different on your mother's oven. Because gas isn't the same as electric. Because sometimes you just forget. At the end of the day, greasy pots and pans everywhere need Dawn. Dawn cuts stuck-on grease better than any other liquid, even on pots and pans. Whatever you can dish out, Dawn can handle it. Dawn's the best at taking tough grease out of your way.
If you have wrinkles and puffiness under your eyes, I recommend Sudden Change Under Eye. Look, before sudden change and after. Sudden change under eye.
Exciting news for perm users. Pro Perm Shampoo has special perm extenders that add weeks to the life of your perm and leave your curls soft and manageable. Pro Perm Shampoo.
Brittle nails that break and won't grow? Get Nutrinail. Short brittle nails grow in just 5 to 7 days. Nutrinail. Short brittle nails grow. Guaranteed.
She loves me. She loves me not.
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 She loves me.
Now let's meet a man who guards a famous tomb. Number 1, what is your name, please?
My name is Eddie DeAmpert.
Number 2.
My name is Eddie DeAmpert.
Number 3.
My name is Eddie DeAmpert.
Listen carefully to Eddie DeAmpert's military message. I, Eddie DeAmpert, am a sergeant of the guards at the tomb of the unknown soldier. Located on a Virginia hillside in Arlington National Cemetery, overlooking Washington, D.C., the tomb of the unknown soldier and the guard have been the personification of the impressive changing of the guard ceremony. To become a guard in the first place, you must have an exemplary record.
Ready? Hut! Half on your orders. Halt! And orders remain as directed. Orders acknowledged. Ready? Hut! Brace up. Halt! Right shoulder. Halt! Halt! Right. Hut! Forward. Hut!
Your record must be unblemished by any military or civilian offenses. A guard cannot even have been given a ticket for speeding. Signed, Eddie DeAmpert. And let's start the questioning with Peggy.
Are you in the, were you a soldier before you became part of this honor guard?
Yes, I was.
Thank you. Well, number 3, I've never seen that uniform before. Is that just peculiar to honor guards, or is it some You guys get to wear that uniform?
It belongs to this particular organization, this particular guard.
Thank you. Now, number 2, is the unknown soldier a soldier from World War I, or do they have, like, one from each war?
It started with the World War I. Now we have a tomb for Korean conflict and also World War II.
Thank you. Well, number 3, how is the unknown soldier chosen?
Was chosen by a guy by the name of Sergeant...
No, I mean the unknown soldier, the fellows that are buried there.
He was picked at random by a Sergeant Jones. He placed a spray of white roses on a particular casket.
Oh, gee whiz.
Let's go to Bill Cullen.
Number 1, what number 3 just said, is that basically correct as far as you are concerned?
It is basically correct.
And that was for the World War I, and that was in France where that occurred. Am I correct there?
You are correct.
Now, in World War II, which I imagine, was that the next war from which an unknown soldier was chosen?
Yes, it was.
And number 2, coming back to you, assuming, in that tomb that we actually see there, is that the remains of merely one man or one man from each of the conflicts?
No, the large white marble tomb, there's one man buried there, and then there's 2 other smaller tombs to the north of that.
Number 2, the unknown soldier was chosen from all the unknown soldiers in the immediate area at the time. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Do you gentlemen get other duty other than guarding the tomb of the unknown soldier, number 2?
Yes, we do.
Number 3, what kind of honor do...
Buzzer, and we move on to Kitty Carlisle.
I'll follow along that Bill's question number 3. What other kind of duties do you perform?
We perform various ceremonial duties, such as guarding the president. Even here in New York, we participate in the Macy's Day Parade.
I see. Thank you. Number 2, who invented this ceremony at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier?
It was invented by General Lee's grandson.
And number 1, is it the same ceremony that's performed, let's say, at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in France as well?
No, it's not.
It's not. Number 2, how do you all get together to do the thing at the same time without... do you count while you're moving, or do you count during the pauses?
Yes, the soldier marches 22 paces. He pauses for 22 seconds, makes an about face, and repeats the same thing.
Thank you. Number 3, how do you count 22
Buzzer,
seconds?
and we go to Dick Clark.
Well, I'll pick that up for you because I was kind of curious. Number 3, how do you count off 22 seconds?
It's just by pacing alone.
You run it off in your head?
Yes, it becomes automatic after a while. You don't have to count it.
Number 1, how many unidentified men are there from all of our wars? Does anybody know?
Presently, in Arlington National Cemetery, there are exactly 4,222.
Number 2, do you have any idea at all how many men have been killed in action in all the wars this country's been involved in?
No, I do not. I do know that there is 442,000 buried at Arlington.
Number 3, how many times a day does that ceremony take place?
This goes on 24 hours a day. The cemetery opens up at 8 in the morning and closes at 5 during the summer months.
Number 1, does anybody have any idea how many people have paid homage at the tomb and have seen that ceremony?
Roughly, I'd say about 20 million a year.
Number...
That means our game's over. Now it's time to vote. And do you think it'll be number 1? Or do you think it's number 2? Or do you think it's number 3? We'll pay $50 to our team of challengers for each incorrect vote, $500 if all the votes are wrong. And Peggy Cass, you started it. How did you vote?
I was absolutely sure it was number 1 until he said 20 million, and that number's so big to me I can't imagine 20 million people, so I voted for 3.
For 3.
Especially with the Macy's Day Parade. I like that part.
You like that part. Okay. Bill Cullen.
3 very well-briefed contestants, or 2 very well-briefed imposters. For some reason, only in demeanor and attitude, I, too, chose number 3.
All right. Kitty Carlisle.
Very tough. They're all marvelous. I voted for number 2. Gee, I don't really know why.
Well, he's a nice-looking one, just like they all are. And Dick Clark, you have the next vote.
The man I voted for a very peculiar reason, because I thought they all had good answers. But number 2 looked the most nervous. And I thought, that's interesting.
Nervous.
He must be the real guy.
Okay. Well, now, the answers are all wrong. It's $500, and they get $50 if, well, each incorrect vote. Let's see. Will the real Eddie DeAmpert please stand up? Yes, sir. You're looking at three happy young men. They are all smiling, and I don't blame them. Let's find out who these great imposters were. Number 2, what is your name and what do you do?
My name is Charles Talley. I'm a model and co-owner of 8 dance, baton twirling, and modeling schools in Kentucky.
Well, you did a number on them, and number 3, same goes for you. You did a number on them. What is your name and what do you do?
My name is Michael Ashley, and I work for Breadline Catering Service as a waiter.
Well, you did a great job. And Eddie DeAmford, congratulations to you, and thank you, our 2 imposters, and congratulations again. Thank you for playing our game.
I can't believe it. She knew all about me, and all I told her was my name and my birth date.
It was amazing. She saw me back in school, and I just sent for a training course.
She told me that I had got a promotion on my job, and that's true.
And the sample reading is free.
One of the most incredible things that she asked me was if I had a fear of water, and it's true.
It's like they've known you your whole life.
I just planned a trip to Europe this summer. This is really true. She said I'd meet a tall Mediterranean man.
I asked my psychic about children in my future, and she saw 2, possibly twins. When I asked my psychic about the relationship I'm in now, she said not only will it last, but it's going to a higher level.
Get your free 10 minutes now from Psychic Readers Network. Get the free time you need. Call now for 10 minutes free.
PRN has the best psychics.
You get a great reading, and it's free. Why do you think I let you call from my house?
Get your 10 minutes free. Call now. Call 1-800-914-9443.
When you open a can, you get razor-sharp edges that can cut like a knife. But now there's Safety Can. Safety Can actually penetrates the seal of the can, leaving edges that are incredibly smooth and safe. Advanced technology produces 100 pounds of cutting power. You're left with smooth, safe edges. It's amazing. Old-fashioned can openers cut the lid of the can, dropping it into your food. That's dirty. Yuck. But Safety Can's new technology glides through the seal of the can, leaving incredibly smooth edges. And when there's pet food left over, the lid pops back on. Get Safety Can today, only $19.95. Call now and get the Safety Jar absolutely free. Now you can open any jar or bottle with ease. Safety Can and Safety Jar, both for just $19.95. Call now.
To order Safety Can, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-784-3311 or send check or money order for $19.95 plus $5.95 shipping to the address on your screen. Sorry, no CODs. Game Show Network gets you interactive on the net. Take a tour around our live studio. Take a look at the latest information on special contests, feature presentations, and totally new games. www.sony.com gets you in on the games.
Dick, we enjoyed it. Did you enjoy the show?
Oh, it's everything I thought it was from just watching.
Well, now, you also get a fringe benefit. You know, Big Stella's back there, and you can give her a little pinch if you like. What you doing?
Yeah, sure.
Well, we just won't waste any more time. Well, you keep looking when we mingle over there. Watch this Dick Clark. So long. In addition to the cash awards, our first team of challengers will receive Sarah Coventry, the exclusive fashion jewelry you can buy from a friend. Sarah Coventry, the jewelry with know-how. Our second team will receive Turtle Wax, the world's largest selling liquid car wax. Cleans, polishes, protects in one easy operation. Turtle Wax with the hard shell finish. This is Alan Salter speaking for To Tell the Truth, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
You're watching Game Show Network.